With all the chaos in the world, it doesn't even feel safe to walk out my...
He Jin even invited Dong Zhou to the...
So, you've come. I hear that you've recently been serving Wang Yun. How does Luoyang look through your eyes? Oh? So you've seen the capital for what it really is. Interesting. If not for your presence here, then I believe Luoyang would be completely devoid of interest. One day, I will raze this entire city to the ground. And this very battle marks the beginning of that campaign. I'm sure there's quite a commotion in Luoyang right about now. After Grand General He Jin was slain by the 10 attendants, Yuan Shao and Cao Cao wasted no time in retaliating. Chaos in the court is all but certain, and the eunuchs will no doubt try to flee the capital with His Majesty. I shall seize that moment to make their power mine. And I've called you here to help me do just that. Your strength will be put to good use. Then, we can get right to it. Come with me. There will never be a dull moment. You'll see. The War Council starts now. And yes, your attendance is required. Listen. I disagree. Hey. Very good. Move out! Capture Chang Zheng, the leader of the 10 attendants. We cannot allow the very symbol of the Han to be taken by palace eunuchs. You come with me, and be prepared, as there will be no time to dawdle.
The folks up top want you dead. They're handsomely for a bunch of scum like us to do the deed.
Self-serving unit hiring bandits with stolen gold? Pathetic. If he's shelling out, you should at least hire real warriors, eh?
The enemy officer. has been defeated. With all my might.
Not much longer, Your Majesty. I, Dong Zhou, will protect you from those who wish you harm. All right, the carriage has gone. Close the gate! We are ordered to stop all that attempt to pass through.
All my might. All my might. Lord Dong Zhou, the carriage can no longer move. It appears that there is a crack in the axle.
All my might too hard. Fix it quickly before they catch up.
Take this. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated as ever. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There. We are now equal. Right then. Let's go pay them back in full. Plenty of bandits about. Wipe them out if they wish to stand in our way.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Those guys are veterans. If this keeps up, we're done for. Hey! There's a village over there!
Believe this.
Let's get
enemy
our dues
officer
there instead of
has
risking
been
our
defeated.
lives for nothing.
Start the advance.
An opening!
We strike the village and avoid us. A pitiful act. Survive. Leave them be. Always consider the sacrifice that must be made to achieve your goals.
The enemy officer has
Where
been
do you
defeated.
think you're going? Sure, you do not intend to save that village.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. All my The enemy officer has been defeated.
What is a monster like that doing here? The troops who went to the village were killed? Damn. Nothing is going right today.
An opening.
Now, sure, you didn't think you stood a chance against me. Tables turn. Time to act. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
Dong Zhou is escaping with His Majesty. They should pass through here. The soldier is up. We must save them.
Understood, Father. As your sword, I shall see to it that your problems are solved.
Nice target shown up. Let's smash him and rake in the core.
Inability to gauge the strength of their opponents shows their ineptitude. Let's make them realize their folly.
Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training.
Lord Dong Zhou. Know the whereabouts of that deceiver? Dong Zhou.
The enemy officer
We are chasing him
been
at every
defeated.
moment. Lend me your strength. Hurry is included.
All my might.
Very well.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. All my might. Time to act. officer has been defeated. See you.
Too easy. Keep me going.
With all my might. All my might. Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've slain the enemy officer.
Not over yet.
All my might. Take this.
Let's end this.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer
Lord
has been
Dong Zhou,
defeated.
the repairs to the carriage are complete. It should hold for now.
Well done. Get the
The enemy
carriage
officer
moving. We must
has been
leave this
defeated.
place post haste. We have removed all who stand in our way. Let us hurry. We cannot let Dong Zhou get away. Start the advance.
We shall go another way. After all, if I were Chang Jiang, I would set a trap.
On the advance. What an irksome lot. That should buy us enough time to lose them.
Closing the gates to abandon his own. Chang Jiang's decisions are sound. Their resistance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Down and force the gates open. We have removed all who stand in our way. Let us hurry. We cannot
The
let
enemy
Dong
officer
Zhou get away.
has been defeated.
Start the advance.
We guard this road. No one passes. Not alive, at least. All right. Under that. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. With all my might. Under that. Looking rough. I see it. Time to act.
You are very useful
The
indeed.
enemy officer has been defeated. The moment has come.
I did not expect to see you here. Has Lord Dong Zhou hired you? Let's talk about this later. We must rescue His Majesty.
So, you are under Lord Dong Zhou's command.
The enemy officer
If that
has
is
been
your
defeated.
decision, then there is nothing for me to say.
Demoralize the enemy with a surprise attack. Then devastate them however you want.
Let's go.
Fight fair and square, you cowards! All my might. has come running right to us, just as Lord Dong Zhou imagined.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Get advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. All my might. All my might.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fluidity in your movements.
The enemy officer
It's
has been defeated.
mesmerizing.
From the village? Impossible. I ordered every last one of them killed.
Time to act. All my might.
All my might.
Time to attack.
All my might.
The enemy officer
This
has
is
been
the end
defeated.
for you, Chang Zhang. Your days were
The enemy
numbered
officer
as soon as you
has
became
been
my
defeated.
friend.
I will not hold nerve of these Western Liang simpletons. What insolence! Stay back, I say!
All my might.
We are no match for our current momentum. All that remains is to take what is ours. Got you!
The enemy officer
Stood a chance
has been
against me.
defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Gotta be quicker. This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Let's go.
My mission lights the way.
Take this.
All my might!
Take this. All my might.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might! Are you kidding me?
Time to act. Let's go.
Do not dare touch me with those hands! I am Dong Zhou, Chief of the 10 Attendants!
The rule of the corrupt attendants is over. From now on, might is law, and we will shape a new order.
Well done, Lord Dong Zhou. You're as masterful as ever. Even under his great shadow, your brilliance has shone through once again. Look at you, just as unfazed as ever. I'd wager my assistance hardly made a difference at all. In any case, I'm in your debt. His Majesty has been delivered from the clutches of Zhang.
I only did what was right. His Majesty embodies the Empire itself. I could never surrender him to those curs.
Dong Zhou must be executed at once. Exploiting the Emperor is a capital offense.
At once, you say? You need to learn your place.
What?
Of course, Dong Zhou will die. But before that, he must receive a punishment befitting his insolence. He was the leader of the 10 attendants, who corrupted the government from within. The blame for all of the people's suffering lies at his feet. And what better place to mete out justice than the capital itself? He must taste every torment. He must be deprived of all dignity, and the world must witness his suffering.
Lord Dong Zhou, I understand your reasoning, but isn't this taking things a bit too far?
Oh? You think I'm taking it too far? You hated the eunuchs more than anyone.
You're not in Liang province anymore. The people here have no such appetite for cruelty.
It is said that stringing up a single crow keeps the rest of the murder at bay. Only when the people know that crime is met with punishment can order be preserved. Am I wrong?
But no, I'll say no more. I take my leave. Farewell.
Pathetic, spineless old fool. I shall enter Luoyang with His Majesty, and impose the rule of might on the putrescent heart of the Empire. The weak and the dead feed the strongest of the living. Power is proven. Predator eats prey. It's the fairest and most binding of laws. But to enact such a law, I must ravage the existing order and crush all resistance from those who cling to the past.
Dong Zhou, is this law of yours truly fit to tame the chaos of our world? Can a lone beast reign supreme to create an age of peace? If we follow him on this path, we will see what potential his vision holds.
My journey from here is one of treason and defiance. I will not stop any who wish to leave, but only those willing to obey should remain. Oh, still with me, are you? Very well. Under my command, every last bit of your strength will be put to use. Then let us go. We shall be the wind that blows through Luoyang.
Where did Lord Dong Zhou find a beauty like that?
I wonder what it's like to just snap your fingers and get whatever you want.
I am grateful to each of you for heeding my call to gather as allies. We will now consolidate our forces and march on Dong Zhou's position in Luoyang.
Dong Zhou has had the Emperor under his control since the rebellion of the Ten Attendants. His Majesty is but a puppet now. To restore the power of the throne, Dong Zhou must be eliminated at once.
Yes, but I've heard that Louis Bu, a mighty general who slays men by the hundreds, has recently joined his ranks. Jing Yuan took him in as his son, but he betrayed him to follow Dong Zhou. I've heard that Lord Cao Cao has witnessed his prowess firsthand.
Indeed. As a warrior, he was unmatched. But Louis Bu is not the only one. They also have other formidable fighters at their disposal.
Nothing good ever comes from a loss of heart. If we fight together as one, we can win the day. I'm sure of it.
Lord Yuan Shao, you are both the head and the heart of our great coalition. You have our deepest trust.
Good. We must first break through Sishui Gate. Everyone, ready your ranks and prepare to march.
Yuan Shao. Such tiresome tactics. But sheep will always be prey, no matter how many flock together.
My lord, even in Suli, there are those who have come to fear your rule enough to side with the coalition forces. It is rumored that you had retainers and members of the Imperial family brutally killed, as well as any who dissented to your decisions. Some even accuse you of defying the will of the heavens and have begun stirring unrest.
Enough. What has reverence ever done to better the world and its people? Li Zhou, if you cannot obey me, get out of my sight.
But Lord Dong Zhou, just like Cao Cao and Wang Yun, there may be others bold enough to try to take your life again.
The precious blade to which you allude failed to pierce my heart. Instead, it now rests in my grasp.
Right.
Still, yes, now is a good time. Let's hear your thoughts on the matter. As my loyal subject, you need not fear losing your head for giving advice. We're rooting out centuries of corruption. A little blood is a small price to pay. That being said, perhaps the attempt on my life, and even the formation of the Coalition, were born of my own carelessness. I shall heed your words as wise counsel. The Coalition and their tactics cannot prevent the inevitable. They will be consumed by our furious strength. The weak shall perish as the strong survive. It's time the rats of the Central Plains learned the rule of might.
I see. So Lord Huaxiong has fallen at Sushui Gate. They've defeated one of our best generals. This momentum will carry them to Hulao Gate, where they'll try to overwhelm us with numbers.
Is that so? They're bolder than I thought. Zhang Liao, Jia Shu, take the field and drive Yuan Shao's rabble away. Numbers mean nothing when their army's a pack of rats. They will be no match for you.
Yes, as you wish.
Accompany them into battle. Those eyes of yours should tip the scales in our favor.
I've heard tales of your valor in the campaign against the Yellow Turbans. It will be an honor to witness your prowess firsthand in battle.
That leaves the defense of Hulao Gate. Louis Bu, the task is yours.
You would waste my skills on guard duty. I have no interest in bloodless battles.
Calm yourself. Your time will come, whether you like it or not.
Very well. If it brings me closer to a true challenge, then I'll play your game for now.
Lord Louis Bu is often likened to the great General Li Guang. Lord Dong Zhou's trust in him is not misplaced. Still, I have to wonder, what is Lord Wang Yun's daughter doing here?
For all her beauty, she's also very capable as an assassin. So, I've decided that it's safer to keep her within arm's reach. Don't let her out of your sight in battle. Good.
Lord Dong Zhou, you need not worry. I would never defy your orders. Not even for my father.
At any rate, that is the plan. Jia Shu will explain our strategy in detail. Now go. Crush that putrid heap of dregs into the ground. Listen.
Right then. This is... Yep.
You there?
Yep.
Got it.
Most kind of you.
Diao Chun shall fulfill my duty.
Move out! The Coalition is nothing but a ragtag gang. Once they lose their cornerstone, they will soon flee and scatter. Now, Cao Sun Jian, and Yuan Sha. Bring them down, and we will be victorious.
Gather at the center of the battlefield. We will concentrate our forces and break through the enemy defense.
March forward!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Trouble if they mass their troops. We should also send in our forces.
We march at once!
The enemy's spearhead is approaching the gates. We should deal with them too.
The weak weaklings have all flocked together. Treat them to stones and fire arrows.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But Lord Dong Zhou, that would endanger our allies as well. No, he knows he does not care.
Listen here. Don't let up now. Abandon anyone without strength to survive. No exceptions.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wonder who will be left to die next.
The enemies who tried to take the gates have been wiped out. The path to the demon is now clear. Louis Bu, your time has finally come.
About time. You will all bear witness to the power of the greatest warrior, unrivaled under the heavens. It's time to advance.
You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle. And open the other. I see
Behold, the strength of a true warrior.
We gotta get out of here! I've been waiting for this. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
No matter how many pests swarm, I'll crush them all.
I do not believe that one man could do all this.
Let's give it to them.
Man. A demon.
Gotcha. Only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training. Bear witness to my power.
Keep your guard up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Swarm all you will. You are but mere insects. I shall crush you all at once.
All my might.
Advance. We'll finish them in one fell swoop and put an end to the rabble. On the
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Louis Bu. Looking rough. Kill their leader and finish this once and for all.
Very well. This won't take long. It's time to advance.
He must be stopped at all costs. Strengthen our defenses and engage it!
The
enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What even up to scribe?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Louis Bu on the field. Now's our chance. Advance swiftly and strike at Dong Zhou's jugular.
Now! How dare you take away my glory! I'll punish you for this!
So the coalition forces have bared their fangs. Send out our reserves and meet the enemy.
We march at once!
The enemy are acting in haste, and their commanders themselves are vulnerable. Let us hunt them. You know what you must do. Take advantage of this and end it.
Out of the way. I'm sick of hunting paltry fodder.
Do you truly think a path will open on the battlefield at your request?
The enemy officer
Here and
has
now.
been defeated.
Louis Bu, you'll go no further unless you defeat me. Louis Bu, you've got a fight on your hands. Zhang Fei again will beat you down.
You're behaving irrationally.
Perhaps I can help you calm yourself.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough. Nice. Looking rough.
It's simply
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ever here.
Until next time.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
All my might. Let's go. All my might.
felled by dozens of nicks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeat. This will not be where I die. However, rough.
All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time's up.
Officer, are you kidding me? Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Sword, protect us.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
This appears to be as far as we go.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
To think we're now enemies.
This is the scenario I least wish to transpire.
This is where we finish Dong Zhou.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Dong Zhou is right in front of us. Beat him, and victory will be ours.
Here's the resistance is futile.
I'm making my way up.
This'll do.
All my might.
Cannot hold out for much longer. The enemy officer
Things aren't going
has
my
been
way
defeated.
today. Maybe next time. You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here? Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Every bit of strength to take you on! All my might! Too cocky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can. Bear witness to my power.
My mission lights the way.
What just happened? Really? No. This isn't over. This isn't over. Looking rough. What just happened? Not done yet.
The enemy officer
Still need
has
it.
been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Every rebel blade lies broken. Now we take the offensive. On the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I thought that we might be able to walk the same path.
To fight at my side. Your guts earn my respect.
How about this? Looking rough.
Got you.
Take that! Area is now under my control!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Incredible! A feat no other could perform! This. What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's finished.
Amazing! You are swift
The enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior!
has been defeated.
Our spirit has reached its zenith! None can stand up to us!
I shall not hold back.
My body belongs to this guy. see. My mission is the way. Your suffering ends here.
The duty of felling traitors falls to me, Yuan Shao. Here and now, I shall fulfill my duty as leader of the Alliance.
So you're their general, are you? Your death is imminent. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do.
My mission lights the way.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Sacred for protect us. Looking rough. End this. Amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I suppose I lasted as long as could be hoped.
Only a few officers left on their side. They had superior numbers, but what a disappointment they have been.
I've slain the enemy officer. I shall not be able to hold out at this rate. As leader, I cannot allow myself to fall.
Looking rough. All my might.
alliance.
The coalition has hereby been defeated. Now no one stands in my way. I will show you what peace achieved through might looks like.
Now,